we are back again with another episode of Jack and Toby's Fantasy Football Podcast. Okay, today we're doing what, Jack?
Wide receivers and tight ends.
Wide receivers and tight ends, so you guys can look forward to that. It's a big list, a very large list, so we'll try to keep this episode not too long. But yeah, Jack, anything about wide receivers and tight ends before we get started?
I just want to get started.
Okay, I would say this is my favorite position to draft. I love drafting wide receivers. I think they're a lot of fun. And I love drafting tight ends. But yeah, Jack, go ahead with our Tier 1 guys.
Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Puka Amon-Ra St. Brown, Malik Neighbors, and A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown. So that's a lot of guys in there, but all those guys, there's 7 of them, are pretty much surefire to be great picks. If you wanted to split it up even more, Jamar, CeeDee, and Justin Jefferson are the 3 guys who are like top tier. And pretty much those 3 guys are most of the time the first 3 guys off the board in a lot of drafts, especially if it's a points per reception league, a PPR league, which we're not anymore. We moved down to half PPR. So just keep that in mind when drafting wide receivers.
We'll still draft receivers.
100% we'll still draft them. Points are just a little different this year. Jack, do you have a favorite out of that group?
Malik Neighbors, I've wanted my dad to get him.
Yep, I also do like Malik Neighbors a lot. He had a monster year last year. He's ultra talented, and he's going to have another big year this year. My
dad's drafting John, so my dad should get Malik Neighbors as his first pick.
He should.
Malik Neighbors has all the tools to be the number 1 pick.
He does have all the tools. Let's see if he can use the tools to get it together, right? But yeah, all right, Tier 2, here we go.
Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London, and Ladd McConkey.
Yep, so those 4 guys are like right below the Tier 1 guys. Ladd McConkey's dealing with a little bit of a health issue. I think it's an injury of sorts, Jim Harbaugh said. So, yeah, just keep an eye on that. He also has all the tools to be really great, especially with Justin Herbert and the mind of Jim Harbaugh over there in Los Angeles. Jack, do you have a favorite from Tier 2?
I don't really have a favorite.
So I guess Jack is just impartial to these guys, which is fine. But yeah, these are great options, again, right below that first tier of guys who are just going to be absolute studs this year, hopefully, for their teams. All on good offenses and have good enough quarterbacks to get them the ball, hopefully. Drake London is the one with Michael Penix. You just really never know how Michael Penix is going to do. But if he's great, then Drake London should also be great too. But yeah, Jack, Tier 3, take it away.
T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Tyreek Hill, and Zay Flowers.
Great. Jack, do you have a favorite from Tier 3?
Mike Evans.
Why Mike Evans?
He's good. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
What else about Mike Evans makes you want to draft him this year?
Drafting Mike Evans. I don't want to draft Mike Evans. I just know he's going to be good.
Yeah, he's gonna. So I guess you might not want to draft him, but you know he's going to be good. Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. Marvin Harrison Jr., hopefully he has a great year this year. He did not have a great year last year in Arizona, right, Jack?
Right, but maybe this year is his year.
Maybe this year's his year. So he was a rookie last year. A lot of times, second-year wide receivers do really well. So hopefully he'll have a great year. Devontae Adams is on a new team, Jack. Where's he at?
He's at the Rams.
What do you think about that Matthew Stafford-Devontae Adams connection? Do you think it'll be okay?
I think it'll be a good connection. He's a gunslinger, Matthew Stafford.
He is a gunslinger, so he'll be slinging the ball to Devontae Adams hopefully quite a bit. But yeah, and then Tyreek Hill and Zay Flowers lead out that little pack there in Tier 3. Also, Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, he's now the number 1 in Seattle because DK Metcalf was traded to the Steelers. Yep, so he's like the full number 1 now. And they also have, who is their quarterback, Jack?
Sam Darnold.
Who we know very well because he had a great year in Minnesota last year. So we'll see if JSN can provide, just really good fantasy output like Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson had last year. But yeah. All right, Jack, take it away, Tier 4.
Jameson Williams, Rashee Rice, Garrett Wilson, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, Cortland Sutton, and Devonta Smith.
Yep, so it's a good group of guys. These guys are also guys who could be like a wide receiver 2 for your team. Rashee Rice, I don't know, Jack, what is his status right now?
I haven't seen anything lately.
Is he starting the year or no? I don't.
I do not know.
I don't know either, but I think that's something to monitor Rashee Rice. He should be the number 1 in Kansas City if he's healthy or if he's not suspended. But I think he was having some legal issues going on at some point, and I don't know if those have been resolved yet. But yeah, Garrett Wilson should hopefully have a nice bounce back here with Justin Fields DK Metcalf, again, he's in a new offense with Aaron Rodgers now in...
Rodgers is he's the reason Rodgers wanted to go there.
Yeah, because he wanted to play with DK, right? So he's with Rodgers now in Pittsburgh. And then Cortland Sutton is also Mr. Reliable in Denver over there, hoping Bo Nix can have a really good year. And then also with that, Cortland Sutton would have a really good year. So, yeah. Jack, do you have any favorites from Tier 4?
I vote Cortland Sutton because I've taken him in mock drafts, and DK Metcalf. That's my receiving core based on mock drafts.
Nice. Okay, so that's Jack's receiving core based on mock drafts. So don't take those players, I guess. But yeah, Jack, Tier 5, take it away for us.
Chris Godwin, George Pickens, Tedderell McMillan, Jacoby Myers, Xavier Worthy, Romo Dunze, Calvin Ridley, Juwan Jennings, Chris Olave, and Jaden Reed.
Nice. Jack, do you have a favorite of any of these players in Tier 5?
Calvin Ridley, my dad's drafting Titans, so my dad should take him.
Okay, so there you go. So Jack's secretly making his dad's team, and Calvin Ridley's on the top of that list. You can definitely look at Xavier Worthy to have a good year, especially if Rashee Rice isn't starting the year in Kansas City, then Xavier Worthy would be the guy. Jacoby Myers will always be Mr. Reliable. Just put up some points, especially with Geno Smith at quarterback now. Hopefully he'll have a lot better quarterback output. The San Francisco 49ers are just in a heap of trouble over there, so hopefully Juwan Jennings can be really good and kind of be like the second option behind Kittle, actually the third behind Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. But yeah, and then George Pickens is on a new team, so he's no longer the number 1 in Pittsburgh, which is nice. So he's playing with CeeDee Lamb, so hopefully he'll have just a really good year as a really strong wide receiver too. But yeah, Jack, take us away for Tier 6.
Jalen Waddle, Jordan Addison, Ricky Pearsall, Jerry Jeudy, Darnell Mooney, Khalil Shakir, the 2024 Heisman Trophy winner, number 2 overall pick in the draft, Travis Hunter, Cooper Kupp, Michael Pittman Jr., and Josh Downs.
Yep, so you got some older guys, some guys who are the second or third wide receivers on their teams. Jordan Addison of the Vikings, great wide receiver, but again, he's also having some legal troubles. So yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. Jerry Jeudy's probably going to be the number 1 option in Cleveland.
Might draft Judy. He's drafting Browns.
He should. And then Khalil Shakir will probably be the number 1 option in Buffalo. Other than that, everybody else is like a second or third option on their teams. But yeah, Jack, anybody that's a favorite from Tier 6?
I vote Travis Hunter.
I've
taken him in some mocks, and I also vote Cooper Kupp because I've taken him in mocks too.
Yeah, so those are 2 guys to look out for: Travis Hunter, Cooper Kupp. But yeah, Travis Hunter, I mean, the kid's ultra talented. You can't deny that. So we'll see how he does. But yeah. And then Jack, last tier that we ranked, Tier 7, take it away.
Deebo Samuel, Wan'Dale Robinson, Cedric Tillman, Stephon Diggs, Jaden Higgins, Matthew Golden, Jack Besh, and Keon Coleman.
There we go. So there's some rookies in here. Jack Besh is a rookie, right?
Yes.
Matthew Golden's a rookie too?
Yep.
Jaden Higgins is also a rookie. Where does Jaden Higgins play?
Texans.
Okay, so there's a lot of rookies in here. Stephon Diggs is at the Patriots now?
Yes.
So hopefully he'll be good, ready to go. Deebo Samuel's at the Redskins now.
The Commanders.
The Commanders. Whoops, my bad. Yep, the Commanders.
My dad is drafting Giants and Browns, so Wan'Dale Robinson and Cedric Tillman.
Yep, so these guys are, obviously third options, fourth options on their teams. But it's nice to pay attention to the rookies because they have the possibility to be really good and to just, make a really big impact later in the year. So if you can put them on your bench, stash them for a bit, and then be able to do that, it'd be great. For your draft capital, just getting really good guys at the end of the draft who have the possibility to really help you when the playoffs come around. But now maybe my favorite position in drafting in fantasy football. Here it is, the tight ends. All right, Jack, take us away. Tier 1.
Brock Bowers, George Kittle, and Trey McBride.
These guys stand alone. So similar to the quarterbacks, it's like we had those top 5 who, if you don't get one of those top 5, it's kind of like, all right, well, now we're kind of into like not mediocre, but just not the same level of elite. These are the 3 guys who are like elite tight ends who are going to be great. I've seen Brock Bowers go as early as like the second or first round because he's just going to be an absolute stud. So if you get him, you obviously have a leg up over everybody else in the league because he's probably going to be the best tight end this year for sure, especially with a new quarterback in Geno Smith who's really accurate, passing the ball, not super deep, so just like mid-range routes. But yeah, Jack, do you have a favorite in Tier 1?
I'm going to vote Trey McBride, maybe.
Trey McBride of the Cardinals. Yeah, I really like him too. I had him last year. But yeah, tier 2, take it away, Jack.
TJ Hickinson, Sam Laporta, Janu Smith, and Travis Kelce.
Yep. All good guys. Jonnu Smith is now in at the Steelers, right?
Yes.
So he's with Arthur Smith yet again, and Arthur Smith loves to throw to the tight end. So we'll see. He might have a really good year. Sam Laporta, I think, is the best out of this group of the tier 2 guys. But I mean, Hockenson is also very valuable. Same with Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is just getting a bit older. But yeah, you want to look for good offenses. All of those guys are on good offenses. The only one that's a little skeptical is the Steelers. I don't know how good their offense is going to be. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for tier 2. Tier 3, Jack, take it away.
Evan Ingram, David and Joe Cuckoo, Pat Fryermuth, and Tucker Kraft.
Yep. I don't really have anything to say about these guys. Do you have anything, Jack?
I've been taking Evan Ingram mock drafts and out my dad to get David and Joker because he's drafting Browns.
Okay, there we go. So that's Jack's take on it. Why do you think Evan Ingram's going to be good this year?
Especially with how Bo Nix might do.
Oh, yeah, because he's in Denver now. I forgot that. Yep, so he's in Denver. Bo Nix might do really well, so Evan Ingram might, in turn, also do really well. That's good. It's a good shout. Tier 4, Jack, take it away.
Jake Ferguson, Mark Andrews, Mike Gesicki, Dallas Goedert, Colston Loveland, Dalton Kincaid, and Tyler Warren.
Yeah. So these guys, there's 2 rookies in here, Colston Loveland, who plays for the Bears, and Tyler Warren for the Colts, who are both really good in college. They both went to Big Ten schools, Penn State and Michigan, respectively.
Eric knows his dad.
Yes, my Uncle Eric does know Colston Loveland's dad, I believe. But yeah, so those guys are ones to look out for, especially later in the year. But yeah, Mark Andrews, I think, is going to be a lot better this year because Isaiah likely just got hurt and he's out for 6 weeks with foot surgery. So Mark Andrews is the guy to look at to like shoot up your boards and draft higher than you would have. He might even be in tier 3 or tier 2 now if we move him up because of the injury to Isaiah likely. But yeah, do you have a favorite from this tier, Jack?
I like Loveland and Warren.
I do too. I love those guys. I think they're going to do great this year. It's good. All right. And then tier 5. Let's do it.
Isaiah Likely, Jawan Johnson, Hunter Henry, Kate Otten, Kyle Pitts, and Chigo Conquo.
Yep. I think Kyle Pitts has all the talent in the world. He has yet to show it on the field sometimes. That's why we put him in tier 5. But he's a really good guy to draft if you think he's going to have a really good year. Especially with a new quarterback like Michael Penix. It's definitely a possibility he just kind of breaks out. But yeah, I mean, Kate Otten is always a good pick because he's with Baker and the Bucs. They always usually have a pretty good offense. Isaiah Likely, we just talked about, he got hurt, so you're just going to want to watch his injury status going into the year. Anybody else, Jack, that you like?
I don't really have a favorite.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, and those are the guys. Those are the tier 5 guys for our tight ends. So that wraps it up for wide receivers and tight ends. Jack, do you have any other things to say about any of our wide receivers and tight ends?
I do not.
You have no nuggets of just absolute wisdom for the people, for the family on drafting?
I just think something I do have to say is my dad should maybe look at either Chigo Conquo or Jawan Johnson to be a starting tight end.
Oh, okay, because they play for Tennessee and
New Orleans,
respectively. Yep. So he's just Uncle Ned. He's giving you free picks. You just got to use them. He's setting up your team nicely for you. But yeah, that should be all for this episode. Thanks so much, guys, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Yep, that was a good one. We're gonna take a break now. I'll make up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna relax, Toby.